black people, bro. They think they're superior just because they're black. Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, he.
And Jay was going straight, but then I got her phone. I got her phone. Oh, Dad, yeah! Oh, my God. Dude, you beat the dude. You beat the out of here, bro. Boom, in the back of his head. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, and I was like, what? Yeah. Bro, you beat the fuck out of him, bro. Like, put him down. He was like, he got up like this. He was like, oh, shit. No, he motherfucker just beat the fuck out of him, bro. Fuck that motherfucker. Black people, bro. They think they're superior just because they're black. Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, he hung.
So this is what a family member stated on Twitter. Last night, my sister's car got hit by a kid under the influence of something. He called his parents and they proceeded to attack my sister and her boyfriend. They stole her phone, pocket data of the sister, and got caught using racial slurs. The boy is Jaden Sears. The stepdad is Jason Goldie. He works for Ford UAW 900. The mom is Jennifer Shabadi. The son is also a senior athlete at Allen Park High School. She later stated that she has her phone now. Find My iPhone was on and they found it on the freeway after searching for an hour. For those that are asking, she has her phone back now. When they took her phone, my stepdad followed them because her location was on. They tossed it on the freeway. My family spent an hour looking for it on the freeway, but it was found and in my sister's possession. People just making all kinds of assumptions. So if you're going to message me or being rude under the post about me concealing a minor's identity, God bless you. I'm not arguing with anyone. Happy New Year's. I am 32 and a gun violence survivor. I live peacefully with my little family. I'm not off into drama or BS. I am the oldest of 5, and this is my baby sister who was assaulted. It was only right for me to post this here. All I have is my voice. So stated, for those that asked, my sister is now in emergency with a neck brace on. She's being treated by doctors. Let me tell you, the most amazing thing that I was able to witness while being online is some of the people not focusing on the fact of the audio, focusing on the fact that you have this teenager that decided that he wanted to be under the influence of something, go out there and drive, crash his car into another individual, potentially almost taking their life, but injuring them. Then on top of that, proceeding to call his family or his posse, have them come there, and then they all get into a scuffle with the young woman and the boyfriend, right? So you have those individuals versus the family, or the family and the friends. Then on top of that, after the fight, they proceed to then steal and take the phone, leaving the scene of a crime, proceed to leave off with her property, with the young sister's property, and then inevitably pocket dialed a family member. And then the family member was able to get the audio that we were able to hear. And within that audio, you heard quite a few things. You heard them admitting to assault. You heard them admitting to fighting somebody. You hear them leaving the scene. And then you also hear racial slurs being used all while the conversation is going on. And notice how the family member of the woman, she kept calm. She didn't state anything, oh, I'm about to, be racist, right? She didn't do any of that. She stayed calm. She got the information that she needed. She recorded it, and they uploaded it directly to the internet for everybody to hear and see. Some people may say, oh, why would you just upload it to the internet? Why not give it to the police? Well, you have a copy that is online for everybody else, because a lot of people online like to assume and make a lot of assumptions. They want to make it seem, oh, why does everything have to be about race? Why does everything, this has to be about race now? Because clear cut, one group of people, and I do mean a group, even though one individual basically said it, you heard everybody basically agreeing with what it is that person stated. You heard the, yeah, I know, that's right, I understand, I hear you. Everybody in that vehicle, and they were all males, were agreeing with the slur that was used about the black family. Notice that. But then people wonder why it is that black people bring these things up every single time. there is a very specific reason, because we have proof of what it is that we are referring to, what it is that we are talking about. It's completely insane to me when you have all this information and people want to bypass that just to try to make some type of other point. Oh, I'm tired about this talk about race. I'm tired of hearing about this. We're all human beings. Obviously not. Obviously not. All of the teens or whoever in that car had no issue describing and talking about black people the way that they talked about them. And then at the end wanted to come through and state that, oh, I really dislike them. I really hate them because they always think that they're superior just because of their skin color. Who said that? Who said that? Nobody during the car crash. I'm pretty sure nobody said that. The family member on the phone didn't say that. So who specifically are you talking about? This is when I tell people that you should, if you're going to go to that extent and you want to start using slurs, let's be very specific and direct about who it is that you're specifically talking about. Because a lot of that sounds a bit envious. A lot of that sounds a bit jealous. A lot of that sounds a bit fearful. Because again, we're dealing with a car crash here, right? We're dealing with something that happened on the road. But yet, somehow, some way, when quote unquote race should not be brought up or talked about, look who's bringing up race. Look who's talking about it in the confines of another vehicle while being amongst their own people, obviously not one black person in sight. And on top of doing that, incriminating yourself because you not only left the scene of a car crash, you not only sat up there and stole somebody's phone, but you also pocket dialed them while you were having this conversation. And then I guess they noticed at one point that the phone was on and that people were able to hear on the other line. So they proceeded to throw the phone directly out of the car, out of a moving vehicle. And this is when you have the tweet that was left by the family member stating that it took them an hour to find the phone. But hopefully, we will get some type of justice. Hopefully, we will see something move, something shake, because all the information is presented in front of everybody. There is no mistaking anything at all.